seeing all the things I'm saying about her behind her back, the tension rises all over again.
And one thing Khloe always tries to, instill, I think, in all of us is let's wake up and be so grateful. During times when I just felt maybe not at my best, I remember just going with him and all the kids.
Kim Kardashian has dealt with an array of newsmaking scandals over the years, but this time, the drama hits differently, more personal, more agonizing, and more destructive than perhaps anything she's ever faced. The rumor tearing through tabloids and social media is that Kourtney Kardashian has been involved in a secret affair, one so shocking it could blow up her marriage to Travis Barker and possibly fracture the Kardashian family beyond repair if the chatter is to be believed. Kim is the one who brought the affair to light, exposing her older sister in a moment so incendiary it has left the entire clan reeling. Suddenly, the once unshakable bonds between them appear to be unraveling, and fans can't stop asking how the Kardashians or Kourtney's marriage can possibly survive for years. Kourtney had been known as the sister most reluctant to the limelight content to parent her children dabble in lifestyle ventures like poo and allow Kim, Khloe, and the rest to orchestrate the more outrageous stunts, but all.
Now, after doing it, I see how crazy it is and I see why people freak. But it wasn't ever really super official. And so Lorne Michaels came in town and had lunch with me and my mom and officially.
That changed when she met Travis Barker. Their whirlwind romance exploded in the public eye. Intense public makeouts, lavish vacations, matching outfits, and an eventual wedding that spanned multiple ceremonies and multiple countries. Fans who had once found Kourtney's personal life relatively tame were stunned by the rock and roll flair she seemed to adopt overnight. In turn, Travis appeared smitten. He showered her with affections, introduced her to fans at Blink-182 concerts, and made her the center of his social media posts. It felt like a love story that merged Kardashian glamour with rockstar edge. At first, Kim wholeheartedly embraced the new couple. She publicly gushed about how Travis fit in seamlessly with the family, how Kourtney seemed happier than ever, and how she was grateful her sister had found such an attentive partner after years of ups and downs with other men. Behind the scenes sources say Kim was a confidant, someone Kourtney trusted to vet her budding relationship. The two sisters, so often at odds over business priorities and parenting philosophies, found
it does make it really easy. We just all know each other and each other's intentions, and I think it makes it easy.
Do you have a favorite tattoo of his?
The Kourtney, of course.
Kourtney is the best
He
one.
also has my lips.
What?
And I did my own tattoo. I tattooed him. I wrote, "I love you" in cursive writing.
Script? And
then, no, I did it.
Right.
I put it on.
Oh my gosh.
I did the gun and did it.
found common ground in the joy of seeing Kourtney get a second chance at a deeply fulfilling romance, but something seems to have gone horribly wrong, and Kim now stands at the center of a fiasco involving a rumored side relationship Kourtney allegedly pursued with someone other than Travis. No one is entirely certain when Kim first stumbled upon the possible infidelity, depending on which whisper mill you consult. Kim discovered incriminating texts or direct messages between Kourtney and another man. Some say it happened a few months ago, others claim Kim learned the truth only recently. The one consistent thread is that Kim felt both outraged and betrayed. People close to her indicate that she wrestled with the question of whether to keep her findings under wraps or confront her sister outright. Ultimately, she couldn't stay silent, fearing that Travis, who had wholeheartedly embraced her entire family, was being deceived. The notion that Kourtney might be risking her marriage for a fling horrified Kim, who has long prized loyalty within their famously complicated family life. Moment of revelation, if reports are to be believed, was explosive. Kim apparently cornered Kourtney in a private setting, presenting evidence that Kourtney had not only been communicating with this other man, but may have taken the relationship to a physical level with all the volatility the sisters have displayed on camera in the past, throwing punches and hurling insults. This confrontation allegedly went to an even darker place. Some eyewitness accounts say Kourtney's face blanched with shock at how much Kim knew. Others claimed she broke down in tears, claiming that Kim was twisting the
have a cold plunge, and I think also you're technically, I've seen mixed things about if you should do it while you're breastfeeding. So I haven't been doing sauna, cold plunge, or any type of those wellness things. I actually spoke to Andy because I'm building a wellness
So he's gonna.
section at my home
He's the best.
to have those things because
because they were born into it.
Well, I say every summer I want to start getting a house in the middle of nowhere, literally in the woods.
Yeah.
Like a tiny cottage.
Yeah. That you could just
And
hang. But your kids would be
Sleeping
going,
Beauty.
Where Cameron? Where
Mommy?
are we?
Totally.
Right.
I need it. And every time I travel though, it is just getting out of LA and because it's never as crazy as it is in LA or New York.
Facts that the messages were taken out of context or that she was just seeking emotional support from an old friend. But no matter how she tried to spin it, Kim wasn't buying it. The scandal might have stayed an internal family matter had Kim not shared her thoughts with other siblings. That's when the real meltdown started. Khloe always. The peacemaker begged for calm. Kendall and Kylie were still trying to protect the company and the family. Harmony was desperate to control the situation. Even Kris Jenner, who normally orchestrates media narratives with ease, seemed paralyzed by the chance that Kourtney was in fact cheating on Travis. The entire Kardashian-Jenner empire thrives on drama, but usually on drama they can spin to their benefits. A secret affair that Kim herself exposed is another matter entirely. It sparks primal fears about loyalty, trust, and the image of sisterhood that the family has sold to fans for over a decade. Out in the open, the story has overshadowed everything else. The supposed side relationship, while murky, has ignited a wave of speculation about who the man in question is and how did Kourtney meet him. Some point to an old flame she never fully got over. Perhaps someone from her pre-AVI's days. Others spin ideas about Kourtney reconnecting with an ex-boyfriend who drifted back into her orbit. A few borderline sensationalists even suggest she's involved with a mysterious creative partner who helped her with push content. No one has pinned down a name with total certainty, but that hasn't stopped tabloids from frantically digging for clue. Kourtney's disappearance from social media hasn't helped quell the frenzy. She usually posts snapshots of her children's birthdays or holiday parties or flaunts glimpses of her steamy life with Travis. Lately, though, her feed is subdued. She shares minimalist posts about motherhood or health. Not a single reference of her doting husband, Travis, for his part, has also cooled.
She's seeing all the things I'm saying about her behind her back. The tension rises all over again, and then you have to wait more months for the audience to see it and get everyone else's opinions. So it is a cycle. I think I like to look at it as therapy.
Hate me. We had Rob's birthday party on Saturday night.
I saw.
And he had this huge cake. And I brought them these gluten-free, dairy-free chocolate chip cookies.
No.
But I warned them in advance. They were fine. Kim was like, Mike North would never do that. She was like, at least you're thoughtful, and brought them.
Will go down as one of the most incendiary chapters in a brand that has thrived on scandal for over a decade. Whether it becomes their ultimate downfall or another notch in their belt of sensational storytelling remains to be seen. But the cost emotionally and possibly financially could be higher than anything they've encountered so far. And for once, neither a lavish PR strategy nor a carefully edited TV episode may be enough to restore the family to its former dynamic. And so ends the era of sisterly alliances that once felt unbreakable. If Kourt truly broke her marriage vows in secret, if Kim truly felt compelled to shine a light on that transgression, then both sisters have arrived at a crossroads. Their next steps could reshape the Kardashian legacy itself should the rumored affair prove true. Kourtney might find herself battling the ugliest public fallout of her life, and Kim might have to grapple with guilt over whether exposing her sister's secret was worth the lasting emotional toll for a family that turned personal drama into an art form. This conflict feels almost too personal, too raw, too real to turn into casual entertainment. Yet the world watches, waiting for the final chapter in a saga that has